Good morning, everyone. My name is Ansar Sheikh from St. Peter's Engineering College. Today I am going to discuss about concepts of controllability and observability. First I will discuss about a concept of controllability and then we will go for a concept of observability. Before going to the concept of controllability and observability, we have to know that what is the state space analysis and what is a transfer function analysis. The state variable approach is a powerful technique or a tool for the analysis of design of control system. The state variable analysis can be used for the following types of systems. The states variable analysis can be used for linear systems, nonlinear systems, time invariant systems, time varying systems, MIMO systems, multiple input and multiple output system. We know that the state variable analysis having a more advantages as compared to your transfer function analysis. That is, the transfer function analysis is useful for only linear systems. It will not be useful for non-linear systems. Similarly, it will be useful for time invariant system, and it is useful for single input and single output system, and it will be only useful at the initial conditions are 0. It must be on a 0 initial conditions. It must be on a 0 initial conditions. In state space analysis, we can use that particular system at any time, at any initial condition. These are the main drawbacks of the transfer function model, so that we are going for an state space analysis. Just now only we speak about that transfer function is defined under 0 initial conditions. Transfer function is applicable for only linear time invariant systems. Transfer function analysis is restricted to single input and single output system. It does not provide the information regarding the internal state of the system. Here we are going to a concepts of controllability and observability. To find the controllability, we have to know that two equations mainly. That is, the first equation is an state equation, and the second equation we call it as an output equation. Already we know that state equation. What is an state equation? X dot is equal to ax plus bu and y is equal to cx plus du. Now how you are going to define a controllability? Controllability is nothing but here we are going to find we are going to transfer the initial state to some other state. What is the here some other state is nothing but that other state must be our desired state. Desired state means whatever we required. I am having some initial state, but I am not happy with that initial state, so that I want to transfer that initial state to some other desired state by using a control vector u of t. We call it as a controllability. Here, see that here's the same thing I am written here. The controllability verifies the usefulness of the state variables, how much it is useful. Whether it is useful, no problem. Otherwise, you need to transfer that initial state to the desired state. That means in the controllable test we can find whether the state variables can be controlled, the state variables can be controlled or not to achieve the desired output. Similarly here the definition is nothing but the system is said to be an a completely controllable, completely state controllable if it is possible, if it is possible to transfer the system state from initial state to desired state. If it is not possible to transfer the initial state to desired state, then the system is not controllable. How you are going to find whether it is an a controllable or not is nothing but mathematically how you are going to do. There you need to find out an a matrix qc is nothing but a controllability matrix. How you are going to find out that controllability matrix is qc is nothing but we are going to find out the qc matrix, controllability matrix. There you need to find out b a b a square b like that. What is the b a b a square b? How you are going to find out that values is nothing but, as we know that the state equation x dot is equal to ax plus bu, y is equal to bx plus y is equal to cx plus du. X dot is nothing but state equation, a b c d are nothing but matrices, u is nothing but an input of the particular system. From these equations we are getting an a b a c d, all matrices we are getting. Once if you are getting that matrices, then you need to find out the matrix qc. qc is nothing but b a b a square b like that. Up to which values you need to take is nothing but that will be depends upon the matrix n. If matrix n is the order of the system, then you need to find out, for example a matrix is 2 by 2 matrix, then you need to take qc is equal to b and ab only. Then you need to find out the determinant of qc. If the determinant of qc is not equal to 0, then the system is controllable, otherwise the system is not a controllable. Similarly observability, what is meant by an observability? How you are going to define the observability? The observability is nothing but every state x of t can be completely identified by measurement of the output of y of t. Then the system we call it as an observability. Here see here, in observability test we can find whether the state variables is observable or measurable. Observable or measurable. The concept of observability is useful in solving the problem reconstructing the unmeasurable state variables from measurable ones in the minimum possible length. What does that mean? We are having a state variables. That state variables we are going to reconstruct by using for example some state variables are unmeasurable. That unmeasurable